What's up, everybody? This is Kurt, the Lazy Farmer, and it is Farm Sim Friday. How's everybody doing? I was on earlier, and yep, I did do a Run8 stream earlier this morning. I need to change some settings here on this particular one, and let's go ahead and activate Discord. And I am hanging out in my Discord channel in my channel. I was going to say that. We'll let it go at that. So here we are, Taheton County, and let's see if we get some visitors, some people to join us. Hoping they do. Let me check. Yep, that's what I thought. This didn't get set. And that got set. Okay. So everything is good. I'm just making sure, just going through. Yep, there was an update on Discord, not Discord, OBS, and so I'm just making sure that all my sound is set correctly. We're good. All right, what am I going to do? I have no idea what I'm going to do today. I really don't. So I'm hanging here. Let me get my monitor going as well too. So turn that down and we'll get this up. Bear with me here for just a moment. And I'm going to try to do this as well too. And you guys notice, don't be alarmed. I did change the logo for the Lazy Farmer. So I got trains, I got farming. It's got a little mix there. I was playing around with Microsoft Copilot and just had it I wanted to see what it could do and make up a new logo for the Lazy Farmer for YouTube channel. And that's what I got. And I actually, when it came up, I'm like, wow, I kind of liked it. And then showed it to my buddy Hank, and he's like, wow, he liked it as well too. So we're going to go with that. And then I started working on the banner, the stuff that it was coming up. So it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't what I wanted. So I'm going to stay with Run8 until I can figure something else out. But I wanted to change up. It's always good to change some things up and kind of refresh. So if you come and look for my channel and go, hey, that's not the Lazy Farmer that got that stupid knight helmet and stuff, well, yeah, that's fine. You did find the right one. All right, so let's see. Interesting discussions today. Let me get, okay, that's, all right, let's see if we can do this. This is one spot where I kind of miss having a little side panel with the joystick. Did some pricing out on the server as well too. About expanding the server, and that would have split. I remember those days, man. I would have split the pallet. And an electric forklift. It's so funny. Everybody wants to go electric, but the problem is, sorry, is that me? Am I doing that? All of a sudden, well, it is California. All of a sudden my monitor started shaking. So was it me shaking my table? I didn't think I did. All right, let's see. If I do that, that goes up and down. Wait, does that move that inside side? Oh, it does. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll see. And typically we want, that moves forward, so we want to pull that back. Okay, you know what? I know what the problem is. Hang on, let me change my mouse speed. There we go. Now, can I put this in the back of the truck without hitting the truck too hard? So, and then go back. You saw me driving up here. I was like 74, 75 miles an hour. Wow, yeah. All right, let's go. Farm Sim Friday. Let's go do it. So, right now, I'm just going to get some fertilizer. I need some fertilizer for my planter. I was kind of goofing around with this. This map is row crop ready. So I was kind of goofing around with a row crop planter. And the seeding for I'm doing. That's better. So right now, that planter, I'm planting soybeans. And I'm not going through the seed too fast, but the fertilizer I am going fast too. All right, can I slide this? That goes back. What if I do both together? Anything? I could always do this and just, yep, that's up, down. Oh, it does slide over. Look at that. That's some nice adjustments on this little electric forklift. Probably would help if I would line up better, but it is what it is. I think I'm not gonna get past the wheel wells. See, I'm up against this one over there already. All right, well, we'll make it work. Let's get rid of that. Probably could have grabbed it from the other side. All right, that expands those in and out. That's pretty cool. Is that all the way over to the? Okay, I guess that is. Yeah, I guess that's just about centered right there. I mean, I actually kind of like this forklift. I'm like, it's electric. But you still got to chuckle though, because even somewhere down the line, it's going to be some kind of fossil fuel generator generating the electricity. So how green are we really being? We're just, all we're doing is moving the carbon footprint from one location to another. That's all we're doing. I had that conversation with somebody at work. He was all, really? You hit a stool and the stool is not going to move out of the way? Wow. Hell of a collision point. All right, drop it. Let's be safe. All right. Anyway, let's go back. So I don't know. I was talking earlier. I was planning on. Let me see. Can we? Okay. We do have tension belts. Well, let that go. Hopefully we'll see if that works. Oh, start your engine. Let me check something here real quick. And yep, my buddy. Yep, my buddy. We were talking about Farm Sim Friday, and he was going to join me, but he's not here today. It's all good. It's all good. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and head back to the farm with this pallet. Whoa, whoa! That's what I get for speeding. All right, so I spent some time just kind of goofing around. Where was I? I was on, well, this morning I was on Run8 again over on the Pittsburgh line east on Handkerchief's server. And that information for his server has been posted in my Discord. And so if you do play Run8, hey, come join us, hang out with us. And also, just want to remind everybody that if you like the content that I provide, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, helps the analytics, hit that notification so you know when I go live. And of course, if you know, hey, you got to check this guy out, go ahead and share my videos out with anybody and everybody. There, my commercial is done. All right. So, brief discussion was on whether we're going to have checkout rides, and they do that on all these other servers that are out there. And I guess there is a reason for it, but I hate that. But until further notice, we're not going to do checkout rides over there. We would rather have people just come in, build a community, let people come on in, and we're going to hope for the best. But I know that there's, some other servers that have done the very same thing, and then they've ended up having to do checkout rides. In fact, I already have one individual that he's expressed a desire for a checkout ride, just simply because he wants to know. He wants to learn more about the operations of railroads. He wants to know more. Well, just leave it there. He just wants to know more. So for anybody else who wants to do that, get into Run8 and play, get on there and how to run trains and proper operation. There is a channel that I have open once you join the Run8 portion of my server. The G-Core on Mocel is what it's called, GCOR. That is the operating rule book, the Bible for railroads. All railroads west of the Mississippi use G-Core. East of the Mississippi, it's called something else, but it's basically the same thing. So it is, best practices. So I encourage, if you want to do it and you want to run prototypically, if you want to run casual, that's fine too. All right, let's see if we can get in here. Actually, I'm going to turn this thing and come alongside. I was going to go along the back side of it. I'm going to come alongside it. Let's see if we can pull from the truck. Oh, it is. The lid's automatically opened up as I got close. That works. Get rid of the tension belts. Hold down the gate. Get the tractor. All right. Oh, fencing there. If you guys aren't familiar with that, that is the, what do you call it? The something add-on, tractor control add-on feature. I actually kind of like it. Let's hit R. We're going to go ahead and grab most of that pallet. Yeah, I should have gotten the other one. Well, we'll have to go back and get it. But for right now, for this, we'll be good. We're going to go play a little bit. Actually, you know what? I need to run to town and get gas. I just realized, or diesel. I just realized I'm almost empty. Let's go ahead and leave this here. There we go. Headland management. Don't want to worry about that. That's something. That's a different mod. Those little fence things are going to drive me crazy. How do I make those go away? HLM, that's headland management. Oh, VC controls settings, VC control C. And I'm looking for, still learning this. Don't know everything about it, but it is, I like it, how I've used it. Draw markers, here we go. I think that's what I want. Yep, that's what I want. All right, let's keep moving on. What I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about maintenance on the tractor. It's down a bit, but not too bad. I'm not seeing any kind of problems with operation. I'm going to get fuel, bring the tractor back. Then I think I'm going to do a contract. I've taken a couple of contracts and worked those. There we go. I've worked those up until, I got up above 500,000. Now I'm about below 500,000 again. That's kind of my threshold. Turn my hazards on since I'm on the highway. That's funny though, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I want to do some farm sim. Farm sim Friday seems like a lot of fun, but jonesing for some railroad stuff. I'm already doing it. I feel like going back to Railroader. Not Railroader, Run8. I need to go back to Crescent. I got work to do in that yard. I'm still not quite done. I got to get some cars to DGL. So I got work to do over there. Tomorrow I'm not going to be around. I will be gone for I will be gone for the entire day. Then that means Sunday I'll be back on again with another stream on Sunday. And we'll do some more Railroader, I'm sorry, Run8. Let's see if I'm going to go here. You know what? I'm going to pull off over here. I need to figure out if I'm going in the right direction for fuel. I've never been to the fuel depot here. Gas station, whatever you want to call it. All right, let's see. Train's coming again. I'm here. Don't want vehicles, don't want combines, trailers, tools, tip stations, loading, processing animals, workers, contract, others. All right. Train station. I went the wrong direction. Let's see. Speedway, farmers market, seed shop, and Hydrus. Ooh, interesting. I think that's... Loading stations. There it is, right there. Oh, that's mine. That's on the... I need to come down here. Electric charging, gas station. So one gas station, there's a gas station there. There's a gas station there. That's electric charging. I guess I can go over here. We have a gas station over here. And then I can just come back around again. Down roads I've never been. Really like this map. Pretty map. Should reach out to my buddy Farmer Lord, see how he's doing. He's fighting the big C. 2, if I tell him that I'm doing Farm Sim Fridays, he'll probably join. By next Friday, I should have a whole new server with plenty of room, not only for the map, but for more mods. I'm looking for quality of life mods. I'm not looking for anything outlandish. I don't want any big equipment, don't want any big tools. I do just want things that make it easier. Giant strength might be one of those things I might add so I can pick the pallets up and put them on. And I'm also thinking auto load trailers. I do like those. I'm spoiled by those. But you tell me in the comments how I should do, what I should do. Other than that, we're just going to go cruise. It's taken a long time for me to get back to Farm Sim, and I think a lot of it is that I just really liked, from 2017, I liked the Saxony map, and that came over to 2019, but it did not come over to 2022. So I think we've seen the end of Saxony, and I have known nothing about the Giants editor or what it would take to try to convert Saxony to bring it over. But Saxony is just a fun map. I like that one. I miss it. All right. If I was a gas station, where would I be? Right in front of you. Dude, I had my hazards on. Why were you like... Wow, that was quick. $288 in fuel costs, and the way it filled was like almost instantaneous. Well, okay then. Away I go. I'll go down this road. Then we'll take a look and see what contracts I can work. I worked this grass field the other day. It's already grown back. There's some, well, you got the bales out there. That's interesting. Those bales did not, I thought those would disappear. Interesting. It's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been in Farm Sim, and then when I was doing the contract too, I got the sale price on the bales when I turned them in, so that gives me, that tells me I need to turn everything in before I complete the contract and take the payment on the contract. All right, let's see. Okay, keep going. All right, I need to do this left turn, like I have a choice. This should bring me back to my farm. Neighbor's house, not mine. There's my field to the left. I recognize that. Field number, yep, 125 is blue on the little mini map down there. I did some planting. I ran out of fertilizer. You really saw that I was almost out of fertilizer. row crop ready. So you can see that's why the rows aren't nice and straight, because it's a row crop ready map, and you can see how they make the turn right there. So, oh, I got weeds coming up. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, I got weeds coming up. Okay. Oh crap! I'm gonna go to. Oh jeez. Ah jeez. Ah, don't you know? That was bad. Don't you know? This is making me miss my wheel and everything. But I don't want to get the SciTech wheel out. I just don't want to go get it. I don't know. I mean, a lot of money was paid for that, and yeah, it was a gift. But for how much money was spent on it, I thought it'd be better, you know, a lot better constructed. All right, let's go ahead and we can turn off the hazards. I'm going to go ahead and turn. Let's take a look at contracts. What do we got? All right, so I'm on field 125. So field 18, 192, I'm sorry, 92, 133. Mower, oh, I got the big mower. Look at that mower I get. I get to play with that. Nice. So I would lose it was $806 because I would use all of her equipment, mow the grass on field 48, then bale the grass and wrap it to make silage bales, and take the bales to Taheton County Fairgrounds, use your own equipment or lease the equipment for a reward reduced by $806. You know what? I'm going to take it. And this is where you're going to see it's kind of a pain. I'll borrow the items. Okay, we're good. And the reason it's kind of a pain, because wait till you see where I got to go and where I got to pick the equipment up at. So, all right, so here's the equipment. There's a tractor. Yep, it's sitting here at the shop. Now let's take a look. So I'm sitting in the equipment up here. Turn all these back. I forgot I turned all these off. All right. So I need to go this field right here. So it's a long drive down the highway and come. I guess that's the fastest way is take the major road to down here. And then I need to go and sell everything at, once it's all done, right here. So I'm going from one side of the map all the way to the end, and then back up. This is basically following this road all the way up to the fairgrounds to sell everything. But the trips are going to be, I'm going to start by picking up the mower. I'm going to have to drive the mower down, mow the field, park it somewhere, go get the tractor with the windrower, come on down, then drive back with the tractor, get the baler, bale it, come back down, bale it, park the baler, go up and get the wrapper. I think there's a wrapper involved. I don't think the baler has that involved because it looks like a little Pottinger baler. Come back down, wrap all the bales, and then go up. So let's go take a look. I mean, because there's a tractor. So I should make quick work on the mowing because we got the Corona mower right there. There's a windrower. Okay, okay, not bad. Okay, so we can wrap. We'll be able to wrap and bale as we go. So, and then I gotta come down and pick up all the bales, take them up to the fairgrounds, whatever I make, sell off everything because I make money off of what I sell. in the contracts. Nice. And anything, I think it's anything over and above when it completes the contract is what I sell. I believe we'll have to pay attention to that. And then once all that's done, then we accept the contract and we get paid. So let's get started. At least we get the big M. Let's see. I'm here. I go that way. I go past the fairgrounds and then make the turn down and just follow the road all the way down until I hit the next major road. Either way, it doesn't matter which way I go. It's still going to be a drive. So, okay, yeah, because I can do come out, go here, come on down the way I just came with my tractor. We went this way to my farm right here. Come on down. And then we'll make a right and get into and start cutting the fields. Okay, we're going to go that route. Anybody coming? Yep, got one car. I'll wait for him to pass. Ooh, you're going to turn real slow, aren't you? All right. Yep, I'm using keyboard. I just noticed something. Hang on, I just noticed something. Hang on. There we go. Game sounds were going the wrong direction. So now you should be able to hear all the game sounds and everything. Go up here and make the turn, get off the highway here. I'm going to drop down like this. Sound, yeah, you know what? They're a little on the loud side. Let me turn these down a little bit here in just a moment. Bear with me. Alright, let's turn that sound down a little bit. There we go. That should do it. I like how my cruise control is set for 26 and I'm getting 27. Must be downhill. I think everything in Iowa goes downhill. I need to, that's something I think I put in my description as well too, that I'm going to be working contracts. I need to work a lot of contracts. Don't want to get below 500,000 in anything that I do, but I need to buy like all these grass fields that you see over here. On this particular map, it was only like $1,500 and you can buy all the grass fields. So everything that's to the right, I already own. I just need a mower to come in and be able to mow it. And then make, do my, whoa, 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 where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Watch out for the sign. Watch out. Come on, Cletus. Whoa, you know what I'm doing? I just made a wrong turn. I'm heading to my farm. Why am I heading to my farm? Once again, I make the mistakes. Why? So you all don't have to. That's my motto. I make lots of mistakes, but you know what? You don't learn from doing everything perfect. You learn from your mistakes. Or you learn from other people's mistakes. Whoa, Epiphany. This is where I need to go. This way. Whoever made this map, it's really good. The DJ modding, I think is who made it, but oh my god, they did really a bang up job on it. I got plenty of areas too. One of the things I can do make money is go do some logging and get some wood chips. So I got like a little mini forest right on my property. So I can come down and actually just start, cutting down trees, making wood chips, sell wood chips off. Some nice little fields right in here. I think the next route I will go just stick on the highway. This is nice. I get to see the countryside. This is a road I've never been on, but to facilitate this contract faster, need to stay on the highway, tie up traffic. I see the little 48 flashing over there on the right hand side. High yellow bands coming onto the mini map now. There's the highway. Some of you are probably saying, just drive through the field. No, we don't drive through fields. Fields are not ours to drive through. Yeah, I think we're gonna go follow the highway from now on. That took a little bit longer than what I thought. Alright, there's a field that's 47, we're coming into 48 right now. Future, I'm looking at 47 and 48, they got a little bit of a separation there, probably buy both of those and then bring them both together. Looking for kind of a flat spot to get in here. Alright, this is the field I need to mow. Alright, we got this was a little creek or something. Something. And then if we come down here. Okay, I can see where the separation's at right there. Well, no place better to start than right here. All right, actually, let's see. Look at turn on mower. So let's go ahead and start it. We got fronts all down, unfolded. Okay. Oh, just raised me up. That's interesting. That was usually part of. Let's see. All right. So unfold. Usually it raises up. And I just noticed it raised up there, and I also noticed that the wheels went down too. So, all right. Toggle work mode control. We got control Y. So swath dropping. We may not even need to use the. We might skip a step by doing the swath dropping. All right, let's lower this. There we go. Scroll back a little bit. Yep. We're not going to be able, we're not going to have to use the what do you call it? The windrower. Nice. That'll save a step. And what you're seeing right now is, yep, that was the save game. Every 15 minutes on the server. Ooh. Get the deer. Get the deer. Add some protein to the grass. Whoa! Hit the wrong key. This is where let me get rid of that. This is where I miss it. I do miss the steering wheel though. I do miss it. And then I blame the bad steering on Run 8 because, you know, I don't have to steer on Run 8. Back up. Is that all part of it too? I think it is. Yep, all that's part of it as well too. All right, so that goes up in there. We're gonna go ahead and make the turn. Now, if Forrest Gump had a machine like this, I'd be a mowing. Yeah, I had to go there. That was stupid. I get it. It was stupid. But I had to. Alright. Around. Keep following this around. Whoa! This will be easier. Train. That's the other thing I like too on this map. That is a legit train. The livery on the locomotives, the style of locomotives, and the cars. Yeah, that's all legit. Let's go ahead and finish this off. If not, if I leave, I can tell my buddy Farmer Lord's already like spinning in his chair right now going, you are leaving stuff behind. He's got a lot of OCD when it comes down to Farm Sim. Farm Sim has helped me. I had OCD on a lot of stuff, and now I just don't care. I'm more OCD about what really matters, and that's making the money. So I still hold that, you know, it's Farming Simulator 2022, but because there's a money aspect to it, I consider it to be a game. But it's a very very popular. And truth be told, for those Run8 fans, this is really what Run8 needs to do. They need to let the community create mods. We would have so many more maps. We would see. The only thing about it, I mean, I get it. They're doing US, but we would see all kinds of power. It would just be more of a beneficial and a larger community. But they have their philosophy. Now I'm just sitting here wondering too how much grass if I can stop, because I mowed quite a bit, but I'm going to mow everything, and I'm going to bale everything, and then we'll sell everything. And I think once we hit 100% completion on the 100% completion on the contract, anything else over and above that we sell is ours. And I think typically that might be kind of what they do. I don't know. Here I am living in the middle of an ag country, and I couldn't tell you if that's how they do things. Maybe sharecropping? I don't know. I don't know. But in here in the game, that's how it works. Well, a little bit of stutter right there. Not network. I'm watching it. There it's solid. Stream's doing solid, so it's not that. It might be just the host side doing their typical, well, whatever it is that they do. All right. What's up, Jay? How you doing? Something a little different on a Friday night. Do a little farming. I remember when this came out. I think it was 2017 that this mod first came out. I believe it was 2017. Then it made it in as a standard piece of equipment, 2019, if memory serves me. So what are you up to tonight, Jay? How do I feel my goats? Ah, your goats. Hey, what you do to your goats is your own business. Just don't abuse them or my daughter will come after you. She raised goats in FFA. She did really well. My son is doing much better with chickens. He's pretty much, well, he's got to finish his last year of high school, but with what he's done with his with poultry and FFA, he could pretty much graduate now. So, but state law, you got to finish it. Chilling, trying to learn how to play 22. Haven't played since Xbox 360 days. Got it. Yeah. I just got rid of my Xbox 360. My daughter wanted it, so I gave it to her. I've always played 22 on PC, and this is just something new. I've been playing a lot of Run8 Train Simulator, a lot of Railroader since that came out. So now it's, yeah, I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different in my stream, so come back to Farm Sim Fridays. All right, we're done. Let's shut this thing down. We're going to go park this over here on the side, and then I'm going to go jump into the tractor. Come down with the baler. We're going to bale and wrap this. I think, you know what, I don't know if this map is console ready. We do have console ready turned on the server. I just don't know if the map is console ready. All right, let's go ahead and jump into, here's the tractor that we're using. I like Fendt. It's one of the bigger dealers in my area here. You know, here in the heart of Central California, it's not John Deere, believe it or not. We've got Fendt, New Holland. New Holland's real big. We got a Fendt dealership here in town. The John Deere dealership is there in town, but it's small. Kubota is pretty big, pretty good size. Who else? Kloss, actually. Kloss is really big. Whoa. Whoa! Dude. I better turn my beacons on. Or at least my hazards. We're gonna take the highway this time. We're not gonna go down the save game? Yep. Back, forth, save game. There we go. Alright, let's turn on cruise control, and let's just cruise on down the road. Oh, I'm looking at all this grassland that I could be farming. Well, mowing, what I want to do. Gotta get my mower. Then a baler. So I'm doing a lot of contracts. That's how I'm doing railroader as well too. I want to do contracts to earn the money to buy the equipment and the supplies that I need to get my farm going. How long have I been playing? For about an hour. Okay, no, I'm kidding. No, I've been playing. Oh my God, I started playing Farm Sim 2017. I think was when I started. I started watching on Twitch. I don't know what started me watching. I guess I found it by random, and I started watching on Twitch, and then I started watching one individual who used to stream to Twitch all the time, Farmer Lord. Started chatting with him. He invited me, hey, if you get Farm Sim, you can come farm with me, and he had a server going, and so that kind of convinced me to get Farm Sim, so I got it, and then started farming with him. We became friends. And my son plays Farm Sim, but he plays on console. Yeah, we got a red light. We'll stop. So yeah. So Farm Sim 2017, Farm Sim 2019. We all we had a group. There was probably about 7 of us that we would sit there and farm, and then we found, I think I was talking about earlier, we found the Saxony map. But you want to play sometime? Oh yeah, I mean, hey, this is an open server right now. I mean, I've got it out there. If you join my Discord, I believe, I'm going to say off the top of my head, I believe the access is there. The server is going to get expanded here by next Friday after I get paid. We'll get expanded. But the thing is, this map is row crop ready. So it is a modded map. I think the regular Taheton County map might be console ready. I'm not sure. So if you're playing on a 360, I'm playing on PC. I know Handkerchief plays on PC. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if the regular map for this, but I know the road crop ready. I don't believe is console ready. So, but you can still learn the ropes. I could talk about what I do, how I do it. There's people out there who have been playing this a lot longer. I took a long hiatus because that group that we were playing, oh my God, like I said, there were about 7 of us. We were having a great time. That's how I got my name, TheLazyFarmer, because it was Farmer Lord that got me into streaming, plus a couple of others. And it was basically I forgot what map it was on. It wasn't Saxony, it was a different map we were playing, and I wasn't doing anything. I basically just started, and I was so busy talking with the guys that I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't helping. I wasn't when we were trying to do a large field. And I got called, you're like one of the most laziest farmers ever, that I've ever had, and it's like, oh, okay. There's my name, and they're like, and that was what they said. Hey, there's your name for the stream. If you want a stream name, there's your name, TheLazyFarmer. That's how that stuck. So I want to try to do it like a landscaping company. You think that's possible? I think it is. I mean, if you can do this, and that's how I'm playing here. We're playing where we start with 1.5 million. There's a different way to play too. You could always play, and in fact, if you want to do it on YouTube, the Farm Sim guy has he's got an American map where he's going, and then he's got a European one. One is solo, one is multiplayer. And the American one's an interesting story because he's playing it as a British person who couldn't make a go of it in Great Britain as a farmer. So he's come to the States and he's hired out his services to a contracting company and kind of doing what I'm doing now, taking contracts. The idea is to start off by taking contracts, build your resources, buy your own equipment, keep taking contracts, and then and then you can expand, buy property, buy your first field, and expand and become your own farmer. Build your business from the ground up. So Jay, that's something you could certainly do, and I'm not adverse to on a map. This is a 4x map. You want your own farm. You want to work on it on this map. Then what I'll do is we'll go ahead. You get into my Discord. I mean, that's part of it. It's family-friendly Discord, and I was going to put that out there to everybody because I do have kids. I work at a school. I have students that follow my channel, so the conversation has to stay clean. But if you want your own farm, take contracts, and you can do it as part of my farm, or you can do it as part of Jay's farm. Take contracts, make money, and say, okay, I'm ready to buy my own piece of property. Then what we'll do is we start a farm on the server. Now you got Jay's farm going. All right. And now that's your farm. You can start by, wherever you want to plant it and then do what you got to do to make it a go. I'm okay with that. I'm down with that. And so right now we've got room for 4 farmers. Well, 2 more. We got 2 open slots left. By Friday, I'm going to bump it up to 6. So we'll have 4 open slots left. I know I got to keep 1 open because we got our train buddy Armchair who was on my stream with us this morning. It's the same process. We're doing it for Run8, for a train simulator. If you want to check out Run8, if you're not familiar with Run8, watch my videos. Run8 is a very the physics behind it are very, very accurate. It's not that expensive in the grand scheme of things, although the servers that we do run on, you would have to buy those DLCs to join us. You pinged me in Discord. Okay, let me jump over there and take a look at that. Got you. There you are. What's up, Jay? I see you in there. All right, and then I think if you go through and you should have been able to pick Farm Sim to give you access to the Farm Sim channel, which is where I'm sitting down in right now. I'm sitting down in the voice area here. Hang on, let me take a look at you. Why is it doing? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to give that to you because I just realized the role is not there. Okay, I got work to do. So let me grab and drag you down, and then I'll make a note to add the farm sim rule. So I will hang on a second here. Oops, I want this. There we go. Making a note here. Bear with me, guys, before I get started again. All right, and let's go here. I'm looking for options. All right, you should see you have permissions for the channel now. So if you don't see it, then you may have to back out and come back in. All right, let's get back to work. All right, we're going to go ahead and unfold. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. We can turn off our hazards. Lower. I hear a noise. What's up, Jay? And actually, while I'm thinking about it.
So what's up?
Whoa, that's loud. Hang on. You're loud in my ears. Maybe I don't think you're loud. Okay, Discord is on. You're there. All right. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and start baling.
So how do I join?
So in this, let's see. Do I have? I'm gonna back up again. Let's see. Do I have it? Is it pinged at the top? All right, so what you're going to do is you are going to look for in the multiplayer, because you're playing PC.
Yeah, I'm on PC.
All right, so look for in the multiplayer, look for TheLazyFarmer. You should be able to find mine. You should be able to find mine, and then I will send you the password.
Perfect.
And I believe that password should be all lowercase.
Appreciate you.
Oh, what's that? I turn you down a little bit too. You're loud in my ears. You're all right. There we go. I did not set that up. All right, I'm gonna have to go back and set that up though. Why do they give me the small balers? That makes sense of what you can do.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it, but some of the mods are on mod mode, so it's not like
If you now there's a if you go to the welcome to the Farm Sim channel, there is a link that should take you right to the server to where you can download all the mods as a zip file. Yeah. So if you go, you should see there's a actually where to go? Yeah, the Farm Sim. It'll say welcome to the farming sim, or actually, I'm sorry, it said Farm Sim 22, and then did I not pin that? It is now pinned. There. Oh no, don't want it. It is pinned.
yeah, no, I don't see a channel called Farmington. I see a voice channel, but I don't see the.
Okay, hang on a second here. Then all right. Now, once again, you if you don't see, you might have to back out and come back in.
No, I see it.
Okay.
So then I just have to.
Yeah, and then yeah, scroll up to the top. You'll see it says mods currently installed. And I should actually stick that in the task up there in the task thing. I don't know why I put that in, but that was more Run8 thoughts.
Alright, so I'm on the Google, so how do I download them?
So yeah, if you click that, and then you should see like a list of all the mods. You go down to the bottom and then of the list, and there'll be like a brown box.
Mm-hmm.
Just click on that, and then that downloads all the mods that we're using for right from our server, including the map.
And then how do I put them in?
Then what you do is you just extract that folder, that zip file, and then it should have a whole bunch of other zips in there. Leave those zipped up, and then just move those into your mod folder. And your mod folder, the typical default one, will be under your documents. So if you go to my documents, you should see like farming sim, my games, and farming simulator, and then you go in there and find mods. Just unzip that into that mods folder.
Farming sim. I'm in farming simulator 22. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm just trying
When
to
was
get
the
it.
last time you played?
Last time I played was on console. It's when I first time playing on PC. But
Was,
the last time I played was a little while.
was it like 2017,
2017.
2019,
Yeah,
17?
probably 17. Yeah.
It's been a
When
while
they
then.
first introduced logging. Yeah. I just kind of lost like the interest in it, but then I saw 22 and I've been thinking about it for a few days. I was like, might as well buy 10.
Yeah, I mean 22 is nice. I mean 19 was kind of the I call it the Vista of farming sim. Um, but they came up with a new engine and everything for farm sim for 2019, and the stuff that they're coming out with now for 2022 is just it's pretty amazing. And then the DLC, you mentioned logging. If you like logging, um, which I think was the Platinum expansion that had Silver Run Forest in it. And that one is logging with a purpose because the whole idea is you log the trees so that you can expand and build a roller coaster.
Oh.
Yeah, and that includes like mining and because you have to get metal components, and yeah, it's actually really interesting. It's a fun map.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to try it out. I'm thinking we'll do like try and do like the landscaping thing first, and then see whatever works after that.
Yeah, if you want to see what he's doing, I recommend the Farm Sim guy. And you'll see what he's doing with contracting. Now, if you want to just do landscaping, there is somebody out there. I did see that somebody was doing like landscaping with Farm Sim,
Mm-hmm.
but the idea of like doing contracts to start your farm to basically starting your own business, that's a possibility.
Definitely have to try it out.
889. And that's pretty much kind of what I'm doing. Is I started with the one we both Hank and I started with a 1.5 million to get the farm going.
Yeah, I think
He,
I'm more than enough to get it.
and he's got his farm. I've got mine. So if you want us like contract out, get them, if you want, I can just give you your farm. You can start with the 1.5 million and just go buy your property.
I might do that and then like have a little business property or whatever.
There you
And
go.
then if you guys needed, I think like if you guys needed like some grass cut or anything like that, you could just contract it.
Then as we expand, and we will be expanding, like I said, we're expanding the server.
Mm-hmm.
That'll happen by the end of next week. Drop you. I don't understand round bales, but it's not big in this area. Oh wow. Okay, so I gotta wait for the cutters to finish. Alarm's going off. Actually, let's see. Alright, soccer tomorrow. I'm grabbing my phone. I gotta check some messages here. Let's see. And this one. Alright. Let's get back to work. Time I got about 30 minutes left on my stream here. And then I'll bounce. You can stay on the server for as long as you want. Yeah, it'll probably take you a while, because like the map is about 1.5 gigs.
I already downloaded all that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
AGI pack.
AGI pack is free. That's a free. Yeah.
I think it was in
No, that one won't be. That one you can get. I don't know. Do you have? Did you buy it from Steam or?
yeah, from Steam.
Yeah, you can go to Steam then and add it.
So send me that one.
Yeah, the AGI pack that was a free one that they gave us about a year ago. Other than that, I don't believe we have any other DLCs running. I'd have to go take a look. Let me see. Are you missing anything else? Let me just ask you that.
No, I'm just missing that.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's the only DLC, and that's because we have a third person that he wants to come on and play, but he hasn't bought any DLCs. Now there is talk of the pump and hoses pack. I have that one. Hank doesn't have it, and Robert is talking about, well, if he comes over and he may get it, but he's like started his own another second server that's just for him and his wife and his kids. So he's pretty much playing over there. So depending on what Hank wants to do, we may be getting the pumps and hoses pack. Which pump and hoses pack? That one's actually pretty cool. It allows you to, well, it has a lot of different features. Pumps and hoses, if you have cattle or pigs where you get slurry, you can actually pump the slurry right from your farm onto your field as fertilizer. The other side of it, and this is huge, is that you can also drop a BGI plant on somewhere on your map, which allows co-regeneration for electricity to power your farm, and you take the solid fertilizer and use that in the BGA plant to make methane to power the regeneration plant. So it's really good, and to do the hoses, I mean, you have like pumps for the hoses, so you can pump the slurry. You have different lengths of hoses. You have intermediate pumps. Then there's pumps that go on the tractors as well too. So it's a pretty decent pack, and that's something you can also look up too. But that's not going to be immediate.
Everything definitely works though. So I feel like I'm learning the game all over.
What was that?
So I feel like I'm learning the game all over.
There's a lot of stuff. There is a lot. I mean, like I said, some of the stuff that they've come up with the new engine is just amazing, and even the modders, what they're coming up with. And when you explore this map, it's. I mean, what the guy did is absolutely. It's a beautiful map. It really is. I was talking about it earlier on. I kind of lost interest. Yep, there you come. I kind of lost interest simply because the um, we the group that we were part in fell apart. That was in 2017 with Saxony. Farmer and I stayed together. We kept farming Saxony in 2019, but it wasn't the same. It was very buggy. And 2019 as a whole was it just felt buggy. It just didn't operate smoothly. And I just went off and did other things. I kind of, like you, I lost interest in it. And now with this map, this is one that actually really piqued my interest, and I went, I really like this map. This is, this I mean, it's the way they did it. There aren't set farms. Explore the map, and then you decide where you want your farm. There might be like I found a house that had a small little silo, and a diesel tank. I said, you know what? I'll buy this right here, and I bought it, and that's where my farm's at. And then right next to where I'm at, there's another house. So you have to go explore, figure out where do I want my farm, where do I want the house, and then there's a lot of just lots that are wide open, so you can drop your own structures in if you want to. So for what you're trying to do, it's with landscaping, and yeah, that I mean, and I was watching somebody that was doing it where they went in and like were doing landscaping. They dug out stumps and removed bushes. There is a mod for a line trimmer, so they went in and then edged around the house, and that was their contract. Whether that was a specific map type contract or if that was part of the mod pack, I would have to look into that.
So do I have to have my farm before I get the money so I can buy a truck?
Yeah, so if you want your own farm, let me get into here. Nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want. So I'm going to create a farm. And we'll make you, let's see, what do I, well, horses. I'll give you the chainsaw. There's no big deal, just a color, but I'll give you the chainsaw since that could be like logging and landscaping. All right, so now if you go down you go into the menu, the sidebar, and you go down to where you see the farm silhouette, and you go in, you'll see the Lazy Farm, Hank's Farm, and then there's Jay's Farm.
Got it.
Yep,
Appreciate you.
and that's yours. And now you get, there you go. Go to work. But quit goofing off. And go have fun. Enjoy the server.
Definitely, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. And about this time, I'm not sure where you're located in the world, but I'm in California. So just about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock ish. I'm off this week, but next week, unless we got some kind of an event going on the school, by about 4:30, I will be doing Farm Sim Fridays. The rest of the time, I stream either Railroader or Run8 Train Simulator. I'm a train nerd. Yeah. And that's an amazing. I mean, there's new maps coming out. They just announced new maps going from basically they're adding on, extending from where, well, there was already an extension from Waycross, Georgia, but they're working toward Atlanta on the rail service down in the southeast. What's that?
It's telling me that I don't have permission to buy a farm.
You don't have what?
Permission to buy a farm.
Oh, hang on. Here, okay. Oh, that's not what I want. There's what I want. You are now a farm manager.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep. And then you also, if you, I mean, if like you want to come over and do work, then I can actually set you up as a contractor, and which means I'd have to pay you.
That would definitely be useful.
So, oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's, care about that right now. Up. Okay. Well, let's see. So, okay. So we got about 30 minutes left. I'm looking. Yep. About actually not even that. About 20 minutes. It's just about right. Then I'm going to go sign off, take a break, and then I've got a meet up with a buddy of mine, play another game. We're going to play some Baldur's Gate 3.
There you go.
My daughter got me started in that, and she hasn't even been around to play. Oh, hey, Hank. I just sent you a message. I didn't see you. You're invisible in Discord, so oh, you can barely hear the other player. I actually turned him down in. Let me turn him back up again because he was kind of loud in my ears. So that's. But we have a new farmer. He came in, want to get back into, get back into uh, farm sim. Let me turn him back up again. I'll give him right about there. So, all right, and I didn't even see. And then Hank says he's going to go catch me later. All right, well, fine, be that way. Nah, he's a good guy. He's kind of he doesn't like being on my streams, but I told him I was going to drag him kicking and screaming into my streams. So, all right. This is going to take a while to do. I mean, they gave me a good lawnmower for this, but this part here, wrapping everything, is going to take some time. That's all right. It's not going to go anywhere. Watching underneath the rollers there because I was picking up grass I was about to leave behind. I'm leaving a lot behind. But it's all right. It's all good. 99, 100. There we go. Yeah, see, I left that pile behind. There we go. But this is going to make me want to buy a wheel and get the new stick out that came out too. Oh, wrong way. Oh, that'll work. What in the world's happening right there? There's no bale. It's wrapping nothing. There it is. That was weird. All right. All right. Did you find yourself a place to start your business?
Nah, yeah, I'm getting all the stuff I need for the business in line first.
All right. Right now the server hard drive is pretty full, but when we expand it, we'll get the line trimmer mod for you.
Appreciate you.
Oh, I'm gonna drop that right there. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Hop. All right. Just keep right on going. Boom. Finally back to the beginning. Now balers. Why?
I think I figured out where I'm gonna run it.
Yep, cool.
Nothing crazy, just a little lot.
All right. That. I think I got a routine going. Nope. Guess I don't. Grab that. I took the most expensive contract that I had. I mean, this is the part that is just, yeah. I mean, I'm getting a lot of bales, but
What is your contract?
the contract is just it's to mow this field, which I did, and that was pretty quick. And now I've got to bale the grass and then wrap it so it turns it into silage, and then pick up. Then I have to go back up and get the trailer and pick it up and deliver it to the fairgrounds to yeah, and I get paid. Now the nice thing about these contracts is that okay, I have to deliver so many bales to the fairgrounds. Anything left over, as long as I don't end the contract, I can pick up the rest of the bales and I make money off of that. And then when you finish the contract, then you get money for the contract as well.
Okay.
So anything that's left over, I'm using their equipment. I don't have the equipment yet. So I'm
Oh,
using
okay.
yeah,
I got you.
I'm using their equipment and I'm getting dinged like $800 because I'm using their equipment. So anything that's left over is pretty much going to pay for that equipment.
That's good.
So at the very least, I expect to get at least 100% of the contract value, which is about $22,000.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Got me a little sub going. Came
Oh,
up pretty good.
nice. There's a lot of right now. I mean, at least what I saw, there was a lot of contracts available.
So where do you get the contracts?
If you hit escape and go into the menu
Oh, okay.
sidebar, yeah,
Gotcha.
you'll see a couple icons that look like two pieces of paper. That's your contract. Oh, where did I learn how to drive? Pick up everything that I can. $12 sitting on the ground. They did animals. They added chickens to it, and they added horse as well. So you could start a horse stables, hire out people to exercise your horses for you.
um,
When they're properly trained, you can turn around and sell them for good money. Of course, cattle and pigs and sheep are still in the mix. So you can get good money for milk. Don't believe there's a meat processing on this map. That's one thing we liked about the Saxony map is that there was meat processing, but they have mods for that. So if we need to start getting into, like, if someone starts getting into cattle, going, hey, I need some place to sell my cattle to and process meat, well, we can turn on, get a mod and turn on production. Which was something that was, I remember the first production map that came out in 2017. I think it was Pleasant Valley. Huge production map because production wasn't a big thing in 2017. Um, and then, like I said, Saxony had production. but it became a big thing for here in 22. They, like we talked about, the Platinum expansion was Silver Run Forest. So logging became a big thing for reducing, shingles, dimensional lumber, furniture. So instead of just being like 2017 was all about it's just farming for farming's sake, now you're farming for a reason.
Yeah, definitely. What baler are you using to wrap that wraps it?
The baler is this is a Ponager baler that has a wrapper on the end, on the back end of it. Kuhn, it's in the you can Kuhn actually has an independent baler, so you can get an independent wrapper, so you can that way you can always bale and not wrap. And if you use a tedder, you can turn the grass into hay, so you could have grass bales, hay bales, but you can wrap the grass. Then you just get the independent wrapper and then wrap the grass to turn it into silage.
Just got me the same baler that you have just for the time being.
Oh, this one came as part of the contract. We're gonna end up putting, was it the straw harvest? I think is what it is the new mod. That one came out in 2019, which is really nice, and they just dropped it for 2022. That is a Krona baler that picks up the grass and turns it into pellets.
Pellets?
Pellets, and that's the new thing. It's a legitimate thing that's in farming right now. And in fact, I'm going to go back to the farm sim guy that on his channel, he had a picture of him actually holding pellets in his hand. So you can pick up grass, straw, hay, and instead of baling it, you actually transport it like grain. And these pellets are about the size of maybe like a golf ball. And so then that's what you feed to your animals in.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. So, which I will tell right now, that will be a mod up on the server. So, yeah, whenever that same process that you used tonight to get the mods, when you come back, if you try to sign in and it says you're missing mods, just follow that same process, download and extract that folder, and then overwrite anything. Because one thing I do also, especially with the server, they stay on top of updates. So if there's updated mods, I will grab the updated mods.
Yeah. I'll definitely do that.
Well, like I said, you're welcome. Just hang out on the server.
Appreciate you, boss.
Yeah, no worries. I saw that when you gave you Demonologist automatically. I don't know if you want to play that or if you want that access on.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a paranormal game my daughter and I play.
Okay.
Hunt ghosts, exorcise them out of old haunted houses, that kind of stuff. So I got.
Phasmophobia?
Yeah, if you're familiar with Phasmophobia, you're familiar with Demonologist. Demonologist, to us, it has a better look than Phasmophobia. And my daughter doesn't want to play Phasmophobia anymore anyway, and I haven't played it since they updated it to where now your equipment.
Oh, yeah.
So where that's not in Demonologist, but Demonologist has pretty good jump scares, and it's like I said, the overall look is a lot better than Phasmophobia.
Okay. Yeah,
So.
Never heard of it, so I'll give it a try.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's on Steam. You can find it there. And a lot of times when my daughter and I will stream it, she streams to Twitch and I stream to YouTube. We'll stream together sometimes, and usually you can have up to 4 people. So if we're on and we're streaming it, you'll get the notification. And if you have demonologists, come join us. See, I knew I was going to have a problem putting that right there. I was not thinking when I dropped that bale there.
So for the bales, I have to get a bale loader, right? So I can transport them.
Yeah, and depending on what you, if you're doing square bales, if you're doing round bales, there's a round bale transporting trailer that you can get. You can lease it or you can buy it depending on how you want to do your finances. So I actually just look at the time. I'm exactly right at the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and bring my stream down to a close. So once again, let me go ahead in here. I am all right. So muted Discord. So basically, yeah, anybody who's watching the stream, if you watch it later on, you like the content that I provide both here for Run8 and for Farming Sim 22. Hey guys, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click to give me a thumbs up. It helps the analytics. Hit the notification. That way you know when I'm streaming next. You already heard we do every occasionally I will do demonologists as well when my daughter comes on. But pretty much it's going to be Farm Sim, Railroader, or Run8. So I appreciate you, each and every one of you. Thanks for coming to join out. Jay, thanks for coming and hanging out on the map as well too. And everybody else, have a great evening. I will see you Sunday with another episode of Run8, and I will be finishing up in Crescent on Run8. So have a good night.